So welcome back everybody into a recap. Today is the first day of actual live trading doing FTMO challenge. This is the second day of the actual challenge, but the first day with trades. As you can see here, yesterday, 1st of March, these are the opportunities that I saw while I was not live trading. Actually, this one was a trade that I missed. I have my own journaling. I didn't enter when I could. Here, this one I was quite unsure about it, and a few other trade opportunities that I missed during my full-time job. Today is the first actual trade of day of trading. First, I had this missed opportunity. The one-click trade was not set up, but it actually went only like 15 pips and then rejected. But let's start doing the review of the trades that I took during the London session, which was 3 losses. First loss, this one we are on Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin USD. We see the price not very strong, but we see that pre-London we have this strong momentum coming in bearish. On the bearish side, this one would have been a very nice entry, but I didn't catch it. And when I started seeing this this movement, is something that I see. I really see that the price is giving some pullbacks, and it was just a matter of time of timing more than time, because this one grabbed liquidity to the PPL and then had a very nice bearish candle. Enter and the candle close, it's already down. It was like 15 pips, not much. And on my broker, the price survived here. And when it was here, I left it running, but I put the stop loss like at 12 pips. And then it retraced and stopped me out. Price ended up staying in this range a little bit more. As you can see, this is a very small range for a lot of time and then going bullish. So this one was a loss. Not complete. I don't really like. It's too far away. The price is moving too small for my taste. But if it ended up going down, I would have been pissed off because it's part of my setup. Trade loss number 2. This time we are on gold, as you can see. London Open makes top week, and the price is not able to break above our PPL. These two would have been very good entries, but I waited, and this one is sort of like the one that I showed you yesterday. Price breaks and retest is a little bit weak as a retest, as you can see from this area, but I was sort of validating these two rejections, this break and retest, to sort of going down, but 15 pips like in 3 minutes is a loss. And again, soon after, as you can see, yes, another, maybe it's just grabbing liquidity a little bit up higher. Now this one is a much stronger bearish candle. This is like 17 pips, not mistaken, and closes below my PPL. This one can be a very nice continuation bearish. It was just that now it was creating a double bottom, then going up. But let's see. After these 3 losses, we were down 2% of my FTMO account. As you can see, basically 200 euros is 2% in 3 trades. I'm trading with 0.5, 0.5, 0.3 lots. And of course, I stepped out of the charts. And not because I was tilted, but because, yes, it's better if I don't, if I'm just go to the gym, and it's better. And come back in New York. New York, this one was a missed trade. I wanted to wait for more confirms, but as you can see, entering here would have been too big of a stop loss, like 30 pips, 20 pip, 25, too much for me. Bearish trend, confirm. This one was probably a nice confirm because I was watching it. I just didn't enter, and as you can see, very, very aggressive bearish candle. Missed opportunity. Afterwards, as you can see here, we have this retest. Again, this one is the same. You see this setup is the same as the loss here. So that's why I took this trade. Because it's the same bearish bias, bearish on candle. It's just that this time, as you can see, it did like 30 pips. This morning it didn't. And as you can see here, I saw this pin bar. I waited for this candle to close. I had the stop loss around here. I entered with like 70 pips. I took partial at 15, 16 pips in profit, and then left the rest like break even or small loss. I don't even remember. I think it was a small loss. I then waited to see. As you can see, I would have entered here, giving validation. As you can see, break a retest. If it gave me a retest above the previous lower high, I would have entered, but it didn't. And this candle closed too far away. But when I started seeing, look at all these wicks, combination with a trend line, when I was waiting to see this candle at this same level. And when I saw it, I just entered. I knew that was my setup. I took partials at 30 pips and 20 pips. And then I was out first at 20 pips, and then at 20 pips, and then at 30 pips here, and I was out. As you can see, the price gave another confirmation. I was not looking this time, and it will ended up. Look at where it was. It was here. It ended up like 25, 50, 130 pips from there. Two trades that I missed. This one, I was watching it. This one would have been a very nice entry. This one, furthermore, easy entry. Break, retest, close bearish, top week, close like 16, 17 pips stop loss. Wouldn't be absolutely perfect. And going to 45 pips at least. But what I did was waiting patiently, because I know that after this aggressive, I would not enter here, because I know that after this such an impulsive bearish of more than 120 pips, the sellers have to release a little bit. So I saw this, I said, okay, let's see where, not here, let's see where we have some reaction. And exactly like I did here, where was it? Here, I waited for the candle setup, my level. When it happened, here. This was like 17, 18 pips, stop loss. I took some partials here, 20 pips, and then the rest, like 50 pips. So that's what I ended up having is for today. That should be, let's see, didn't save over there. Let me just, okay. So this one is the balance. This is the balance after day one. As you can see, the morning was very bad. I think one is missing. No, 3 losses. Day one on gold with partials and small loss. And then these are 1, 2, 3 trades of winning. And total is plus 76, 78 compared to the, as you can see, starting of the morning, which was 194. So it is, I'm quite happy because I recovered from minus 200 to plus 78 euros. And this is day one with the review of the trades, missed trades and analysis. But I'm quite happy that I took the trades that I saw, that I waited, and I was expecting this price action, and I entered. That's the most important part. And now let's see here. As you can see, this one was the last trade. The trade missed. Afterwards, retesting the PPL, giving some here. This one would have been possibly the first break retest on the bullish side, but would have been a loss. And would have needed to re-enter again multiple times. Maybe here with the stop loss 20 pips below here. Not even, look at how messy it is. Even entering possibly above this level was very messy, and then just went up. Retesting, sort of a retest. This one was the trend line, this one was my entry. Look from where was tracked. And as you can see, sort of price retraced and touched the trend line again. So they continue bullish to a maximum of 1930. Pin bar. This one could have easily been an entry. Here. Here. And I would say that also this is too messy. It's not that direct like that I showed you. Like here, look how straightforward. And then nice engulfing. This one was quite messy. Enter here. Long pin bar. Confirmation. If you enter anywhere here with the stop loss above, you'll be live. Again, this one ended up being the right time. Stop loss 18 pips, and then it goes more than 130 pips. But as you can see, you want to wait the price to go into a trend. You want to validate this. You have the break, the retest, and this one would have been a perfect entry. Over here, 15, 16 pips. This one would have been absolutely amazing. Continuation, break, retest of the other PPL. 15, 16 pips. And as you can see, not clean, but never stopped out. Or if you are stopped out, you have another entry again. The same bias. I mean, you have one bias and gives you all these opportunities over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is day one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.